What's up, guys? What's up? Today is Friday, December the 20th, and we're here at Kautakya Beach. Forgive me for my ringworm I have on my forehead. I know it's disgusting, but I got it from my girlfriend's daughter, unfortunately. She has it all over her arm. Shit. Anyways, I digress. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Too much information. Anyways, we're here at the beach. As you can see, waterline's pretty high. Restaurant's pretty quiet. I don't think many people want to walk through it, but it's a nice breezy day. It's about 80 degrees here in Hua Hin, Thailand. And I just walked here from my hotel. And as I was walking, I was thinking about a couple things to talk about, maybe about Hua Hin in general. If you're looking for a little bit of information, so talk about that. It's been pretty breezy, pretty cool this season, this year so far. It's been in the 80s almost every day. Temperature might kick up from 1 to 3 p.m. a little bit, but nothing too crazy at the moment. And if you're looking to come down here, it's pretty much good for most of the time. It does get some rain in the wet season. But let's talk about transportation. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about, really, is transportation and how easy it really is to get around here. And I mean, if you're a walker and a hiker, you could literally walk from one end of town to the other. It's really not bad, and in the process, you'll enjoy you get to see everything nice and slow. You'll get to appreciate it. You'll get some exercise. If you notice around me, people are always riding bicycles as well, like that. You have a lot of older folks here in town, so you see a lot of them walking, a lot of them riding bicycles, and a lot of them riding these the green buses. The green bus you can take for about, I don't know, what is it, 8 baht to 20 baht, depending on how far you travel. But they're all over the place. You could just wave them down, and I've never seen so many foreigners use those green buses. I think they outnumber the Thais down here when it comes to that public transportation, to be honest. And you know, they're all over the main road, and it's a nice place to walk. I think this is one of the safest places I've been in Thailand. You know, I've been to Kalasin for a little bit, been to Prachuap or Prambrudi, I think it's Prachuap, down south of Hua Hin, and you know, even though those were safe, it was a lot less traveled, a lot less going on, a lot less activity. Here you got what I kind of refer to as like the Myrtle Beach of Thailand, where it's just a lot of older people. There's even more younger people in Myrtle Beach. I mean, but there's a lot of younger people, a lot of children, a lot of families. It's a very safe place to drive, to live, you know, and live a good, happy life. Transportation, public transportation is very easy. And this place is only going to be growing in the next 5 to 10 years, guaranteed. Granted, nothing major happens in the world. You know, they're building new big condos or hotels, I think condos, and they're not popping up super fast, but enough. But there's already quite a few other places to live, and let's talk about that. There's substantial amount of places to rent, whether it be hotels, condos, Airbnbs, houses, and they're building. If you go into the country or out of town and you see how much, you know, development really is happening, you know, behind the scenes, and just building little housing development and shit like that, it's, you know, makes you wonder, like, you know, what kind of life can be lived just in a quiet part of town where it's only a 5-10 minute drive into town. And you know, they're only going to be expanding out of town, and when you live in a little smaller localized part of town, you learn yourself to kind of live like that, and kind of force yourself to learn how to use the day markets, the night markets a little bit more to your advantage, and cook for yourself, and kind of saves money in the long run when you're feeding a lot of people. So even if you're feeding yourself, you know, get you some quality bread, some butter, You know, one thing I've been doing now is going to the market and buying some cold cuts and getting them fairly cheap rather than pre-packaged, and having them slice it for me as if you would a deli. At a deli, or you know, at any place, grocery store in the States. And yeah, you know, a little bit of mayo, get you some lettuce, tomato, some onion, you know, just basic stuff you would normally cook with at home, you know. Eggs, you know, they have some of the best, freshest quality ingredients at all these markets, even with the meats. Whereas once upon a time I'd be scared to eat it ever, you know. Some of the best, freshest. I'm watching all the fish we buy be processed is still alive, and you know, fortunately they, you know, have to kill it for us to take it, but it dies right in front of us. In a sense, it's kind of, that's how fresh it is with the fish and the chicken, the pork. A lot of people go to that market, the Hua Hin market in town. I definitely suggest going to that Hua Hin market. Very clean, very localized, a lot to offer, a lot of vegetables, a lot of proteins, a lot of stuff you can buy quickly and just eat right on the spot. And yeah, it's nice. Yeah, but other than that, you know, Hua Hin is a very great place to kind of get your first timer action as a new person to Thailand. There's not so many young people running around, so, but if you want to find that, you can find it in certain localized spots, such as Tong Suk or Chom Jan, something like that. These local clubs. There's a couple others I'm missing out on. Go to Holiday Inn Rooftop. You know, I haven't really been doing any nightlife too much this time around, and just trying to refocus. Check it out, we got a monkey here. And yeah, I'm just walking back, so it was about a 3,700 walk to where I just went. And you know, also as far as transportation goes, you got your Bolts and your Grabs, and they're very reasonable. And if you want to purchase motorbikes, it's doable. Rent motorbikes, they're around. You gotta find it, but they're there, plenty. I've never been sick once from the food here in town, not one time. And that's from all street food, all restaurant food, everything, which is great. And there's plethora of boxing gyms, I'm starting to realize, and I'm gonna probably try something new, a little closer to my condo for a week, maybe, once this ringworm goes away, hopefully. And yeah, if you have any questions about Hua Hin in general that I can maybe help with, answer as a foreigner, my experience. It's been fairly good. This trip's been a little bit more boring, only because I'm living a more family lifestyle rather than a single werewolf lifestyle. So I'm trying to tame the beast. Oops, sorry. And yes, so it's a nice boring place. Just bought that motorbike, which is great. Now I don't have to worry about renting a motorbike anymore, hopefully forever. And yeah, we're gonna probably call it right there. Hope you guys enjoyed this little rant about Thailand, Hua Hin's transportation and living conditions and situations. There's a lot to explore here as well. There's a lot of untouched area, a lot of restaurants, a lot of places I've never eaten, like this one. Look how busy this one is. This one must be good. Maybe we should try there for lunch. But yeah, it's a good, great place to enjoy. So, see you here.